family wagwan, habari zenu. How are you doing this day? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you all. This is another day which the Lord has made, and here we are rejoicing in the Lord. So thank you so much for always finding time to come and watch my videos. Thank you for the overwhelming comments, and thank you for the subscription. Thank you for sharing my videos out there. May you not lack anything. So welcome everyone to my new subscribers, my returning subscribers, the keyboard reactors. Thank you so much for the good work. May God be with you always. So today's video, I don't want it to be very long because we are just going to talk on one thing, which Muraseno made the video out. The whole video was just about one thing: Maisha getting the passport. Congratulations to baby Maisha, because this is something which they have been waiting for all this time. Maybe it was an excuse. You know, when someone want to have nothing to tell his people, he will always have an excuse. Oh, I cannot travel even within Argentina because we don't have this passport. Why would he not be traveling in other places? Why is waiting for this passport? Him is always there. He also wanted to wait the passport while seated. He's talking about people sitting in one place, forgetting himself. What has he been doing in Argentina? 8 months sitting in one place, showing one place, travel commando. The other day he was boasting, that is why I'm called travel commando. Striking commando. You should just call yourself like that because you're not traveling. You're not traveling anymore. You are a striking commando. Just say that. So Muraseno came out with this thing, the passport of Maisha. Now they got it, he showed us, and he dwelt on that. You know, this family, the way they do things. This is something small. You cannot make your whole content, the video, with just a passport like this, showing the leaves, opening it inside, showing the Kenyan one, just passing time, and you expect people, and you expect views to be many. People want things to think things. What is good about the passport? Okay, you've shown people the passport is out, right? Now this is what you've been waiting for. At least now you can start planning to go to Africa. Well and good. Maybe this news, you would have made it when you are doing, or maybe you are in the middle of your content. You are doing content, and then this one you just tell people, by the way, we got this passport which we've been waiting for. But making it the whole video to be just a content of passport, you are showing the countries which you travel. People have known over 70. Even someone who has no ears can hear, because you can make them hear, because you say it repeatedly every day. The countries where you've got had problems, the things which you've gone through in your life. My friend, if people can come out here and start telling you the things which they have gone through, you've been well, my life has been okay. Okay, it can be okay with money, but without maybe happiness in it. So this is a journey. People are in this journey together. So now I want us to check now this passport thing, because he talked about this passport. He talked about why he cannot let his children to undergo the problems he's gone through. So almost all his children whom he's going to bear now must have strong passport. What does that show you? Because if it's a man who wants like 10 children, we know Rosu mom cannot give him all those 10. We have one who is giving them problem. So now the other 9, who is going to maybe give them birth to them? Maybe other women from different countries. Because this one is not official wife. So we never know where we are going to get this other one. So that is Muraseno. And talking about it too much, extending it, showing things, leaves, page by page, even the animals which are printed in the passport. You can imagine how lazy Muraseno can be. And they say we sit here in a corner. Do you think sitting here in a corner is easy? To analyze the dirty things out there? It's not easy. You have to be patient. You have to be patient to analyze Muraseno's video and company. Start checking what is he telling us. Are they going home now? Because it is high time he goes home and finds something. Because if now he start now becoming maybe lazy again, because the other 2 videos made him get views, now he thinks now he has now reached, the subscribers have come back, because of the drama. So if the drama will go down again, starting showing now the pages of the passport, everything is go back to normal. He will still get now a few views. So he has to work on it. He has to do something, things better. He should not be a petty man, because I see him very petty, very, very petty. Talking about, oh, I don't need to show this thing because out there nowadays there are so many bad people. Bad people, If you don't show your things out here, how will people know? Just tell people, oh, my baby got the passport. That is it. But you starting showing now the pages.
She went for small shopping. Okay, but here is the deal. This is the big deal. Um, I will not show any private information because it's illegal, not just on YouTube, but also, let me get a paper. Actually, it came yesterday. Something funny is Rocio opened it and threw the paper that actually shows it out here. This is Maisha's passport. At least now we can be able to book flights internationally to travel. Let me actually make sure that there is no information showing up at all, even if somebody zooms. Yes, because nowadays we have very weird people out there. But let me drop this somewhere.
So that is Muraseno talking about the passport which they have just received. And now talking about now, he want to show people because with them, he has to show people. Huh? Not showing just maybe showing it like this once. He want to show people into details. He's a detailed person. So this is a content and they want to show people, and at the same time he's complaining, nowadays we have bad people out there. If you know there are bad people out there, why are you daring those bad people? Why can't you just maybe just say we have the passport and that is it? Must it just be out there, spread it out there, show the pages, show everything? Already there are bad people out there. Before there were no bad people, but now we have bad people out there. But before people are very good. Now people are not okay. People don't love Muraseno and company.
The big news, guys, of Maisha.
Now
So at least Maisha will
Muraseno
be
is
able
showing
to
us.
travel internationally. Personally, is one thing I will advise you is when you're traveling solo as a parent, you need actually a permission from the other parent when you're traveling with a kid. But generally, what happens is when you're traveling two of you, let's say the father and the mother of the kid, the kid does not need an extra permission. But with a passport alone for the kids, in some countries, it may not be okay. Okay, it may not be okay. It may bring issues because also there's something called child trafficking, where the governments have to protect their kids from just crossing international borders without actually the consent of both parents. Actually, I was wondering what happens if a parent is a single mother or a single father.
Let Muraseno or tell his people or the audience that that laws, that is Argentinian laws. There are different countries with with different laws. So whatever he's trying to talk about is about Argentina, and he's talking to the audience which come from different countries. So that might not apply. The things which he's trying to tell people might not apply to people or countries, different countries from Argentina. So he should not generalize what he's trying to talk about. Number one, he's not traveled yet. It's now when he want to start traveling, but already he has known everything. He's now become now the travel and maybe the passport commando. He knows everything, but now is when they have gotten this passport. They have not traveled. He has not seen even the goodness of this passport, but already out there now trying to advise people who have been traveling with their children since the memorial. So whatever they get, they think they are the best. They are the best explainers. They know everything. You've gotten this passport now. You've not even used it. The only thing you would have done without coming with these many things you are trying to tell people now would have just maybe showing people now, thank you people, we thank God now, whatever we've been waiting for, we've gotten it, now we are ready, we want to start traveling. But now explaining so many things which does not even apply to other countries, it is pointless. Muraseno. Sometimes get this, when people come and talk about you, say, oh, haters, you don't know what you are telling people. You've not even traveled with this passport. It has never helped you in any way. You started again now trying to train people or to maybe advise people on what to do. You are now having it for the first time. You don't even have yours.
And then the other partner has never been in the life of their son or daughter. So I don't know how that handles, but probably it could be like something different countries do. Let's say, for example, Argentina has its own rules. I'm trying to get the best thumbnail, guys. Best thumbnail. Which is the good one?
Yes, that is a rule of Argentina. Other countries, they have their ways of doing things. Even here in Kenya, we have our ways of doing things. So that might not apply to many people or many countries or many travelers. And maybe there are some travelers who don't want to travel with their children. So it depends. It depends with how people are out there. Anyway, they got the passport. So let's continue hearing, because the video was just about the passport and how Muraseno is explaining to people, because there's nothing much which he said apart from this, dwelling on this, which we are going to hear. And this kind of videos, these are the type of videos which are boring his audience. This type of showing just one, you start one thing from first to the end, explaining the same thing. Tomorrow we'll take another one, same, not showing the people what they subscribe to.
They have different, how can I say, different travel documents. They have different advantages. Even others actually have disadvantages. Because, for example, did you know if you have an Israeli passport, there are countries you can't step? Like, you can't go with an Israeli passport, for example. Not even looking for a visa, like you can't just go. Can you imagine that? Yeah, so, but if let's say you're Israeli and German, then it gives you a very different feel. You can use the other one when you want to do that. When you want to go to the countries that they say no to your original passport or otherwise. So that's what I'm trying to say, that some people think maybe when you have maybe a passport from a different country, it means your home country's passport means nothing. No. Because, for example, if you have a US passport, for example, I will educate you on this, it means forever you'll have to report your taxes to the US government. Even if you move today to Lebanon and start a new life there and marry and start a business, you'll still have to report taxes to the US. Yes, it's a great passport, but you can see also it has its own disadvantages.
So which one do you prefer? You prefer the Argentinian or which one? Because if you start now telling people issues to do with passport, you will have to tell people which one do you prefer, the one from Argentina or which one? Because normally all the time Muraseno has always come here since he was denied access to the United States. He has never liked the United States. So anything which comes from the United States, he's always against it or opposing it. But anyway, that is his problem. And everyone out there, they have their things which they love, whether they are not good for you, because not everybody should be a traveler, or not everybody or everyone like traveling. That is your job. So you like what you like. If you don't, the Kenyan passport is your passport. And I see someone who would want, let me just say, I see someone who would want, even overnight, to get the Argentinian passport, because he's been praising this passport. This passport has made this man stay in Argentina 8 months without leaving the compound, so that these people can consider, I'm here, I've been here for this time. Can't you give me this thing which I need dearly? Now the boy is getting, the son is getting it, but him is not getting, he has not gotten it. And there are people who can even be jealous, you don't know. People, they're out there, there are people who can even be jealous. When they see their children are getting better things than them, they can be jealous. Out here, there are people. Kiswahili says, watu na viatu.
I'm very glad, I'm very happy that my son finally he has his travel document. But I'm telling you, even if he was born in Kenya, he will still have a right to own one of this document here. The reason is his mom is Argentinian. Actually, at this point, it's now on my side as a father to also provide my son a travel document from Kenya, because I'm from there. Let me show you how a Kenyan passport looks like. It used to be as dark as this, I mean the color. Then they changed it. Now they changed it to blue, which I honestly don't like. I don't like this color, because this color, an immigration officer sees you from that side. They see you from there, because when you're holding it like this, they say, oh, where is this one from? Blue. So the reason that actually it's called East African Community. So technically, we are trying to do what, also, you see these passports here? They have two things in common, at least. Two things in common. Number one, okay? Number one is they are regional.
So Muraseno is happy the son has gotten the passport. Everybody is happy for them because this is something which they have been waiting for. And we want to see after getting this passport, because now they are living, soon they are living Argentina. Back home, you can see the likes of Giti River, the way they are running up and down now, trying to make the compound look like it was okay. Because the boss, you'll start hearing how they will be calling boss, 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 boss. And they have been there when the fish were being deleted. They left the compound hanging like that. But now this Muraseno is about to go home. Now those people, they are running up and down. So Muraseno is planning. This is what they have been waiting for. Now they are planning to go to Africa. I hope when they go to Africa, when they go back to Kenya, I hope they will not accompany each other like this while they are in Kenya. When they go back home, Muraseno, get yourself out that cocoon of Rosio Mom. Start to travel, maybe the neighboring countries. It depends with where you would want to go. But now when you go back home again, you start showing the same thing which you've been showing now in Argentina. People will see it, because I know when Muraseno goes home, now that van which is talking about now, the safari van, that now is going to be the content from day one until the day people will get tired again, because he's going to use that one as content from day one until now. We don't know when. And then he will come here and say, oh, my views have gone down. He should go home, put things in order, and then get out there and move. Not stay in Kenya. If you want to stay in Kenya, he should change his niche to be a different niche. People have been telling him, we've been advising him, but our advice have made us to be enemies to them. They are enemies, the family enemies. But they are taking our advice, they are putting it into practice. It is helping them, but at the end, we are enemies still. So Muraseno and the wife are planning, because this thing was just about the passport, which we are not going to listen to until the end. I just want to put just few clips, then we just analyze. Now they want to start going home. I hope he won't have any excuse these few weeks. He should not be there for more weeks again. Now they have paper. They should just book and move, at least to show people different things and to remove that energy, that bad energy of striking people. Get a life. You like telling us, get a life. Also get a life. Get a content which people can sit down and watch. Get something different. Not striking people, because now Muraseno feel like, you see now the energy, even if you see in the face, he feel like now he has come back. He has that comeback face now. Anyway, it is good for him, because it's good also for someone to come back. Maybe if he was sleeping, now he's awake. Wake up and don't go back to sleep as you. So now comparing the colors, passport colors, is that a content really? Like it when it was dark, because Kenyan passport before it was dark, like the same color like the Argentinian one. But now it changed to be blue. Now Muraseno is saying now when he carries the blue like that, the migration officer can spot him from far. That means what? Can know the country where he's coming from. Like now the country has no strong passport. That is what he means by this. Otherwise, the color is a color. But because he had put that in his mind, oh, when these people see me, they'll see me as a Kenyan. Be Argentinian then, because you can change. Marry Rocio, mom. You said you don't want Rocio, you get that dark passport. Anyway, let's continue.
Details, because it's not accepted. It's actually 32 pages. This one I can show you. It's a 32 page, you see. And here it says vacaciones, visas, vistos. So that's a place maybe if you need a visa. Like me, I have 2 passports. My other one, hey, if I show you my passports, they look dirty, They look like from a distance. It looks dirty because stamps have been stamped there like crazy stamps. Those are stamps. Now, this African passport, or this Kenyan passport, is actually 64 pages. Let me try to see if I can open and show you. It is 64 pages. Okay, 63. actually is 66, okay, there, but the ones that you can use are up to, because they are, these pages are written, you see, they are written things, so there's nobody.
So it's just showing pages, as I said earlier. It has become now a content from the start to the end. It is just a matter of showing the pages, how they look, the colors which are inside there. Now that is it's showing people detailed the way passport is, which people know, and these are the things which does not go well with me. I don't like someone who is petty. Show people passport. Yes, this is it. It has how many pages. That is that. Move to another one. But now showing page by page, even the writings in the pages, you have to show people. That is lack of content for me. Maybe you have different opinion. Me, I see Muraseno like someone who has lost it completely. Now, the other day he was happy. He want to strike people. Now he's gone to now his laziness, showing things which are not in order. This is what I'm seeing here. What is the point of showing everything? Let's go where now he's talking about how he wants his children to be born. Let's hear what he's telling us in the passport of Kenya, Kenyan or East African passport. What is in the passport? Let's hear, because he has to tell you in detail. This is someone who tells things into detail. Because you people, you might think, oh, Muraseno is trying to show us or advising people. Muraseno is making the video to be long because he has nothing to show. That is why he's checking the time, what time he has spent. So he's dwelling on those pages to show that he's doing something. He's not doing anything. He's just pushing time and looking at the time, because he wants this video to be maybe like an hour and 1 hour and 30 minutes or 2 hours, by showing people the same thing, page. What is in the passport which can take one to show for an hour?
They are right there, things like that. Yes, very, very, very beautiful. Very beautiful. Actually, all of our pages have different animals. For example, page 61, look, you have elephants, very nice. And also 60, we have a big elephant over there. Those are pages I've not used yet. Here, page 59, we have beautiful buffaloes. You can see that. And also 58, we have another buffalo. So it seems the two pages go together. Here, look, we have rhinos, page 57. We have a beautiful rhino. And also here we have a beautiful rhinos. Actually, we have different rhinos. Let me see the last one. Before I push you. Here we have a Lion King, Mufasa. We have a Lion King over there. Page C.
Now you say these people, we are very hardworking people. We are very hardworking people. We work very hard to get to where we are. Look at the things which people who work very hard showing. Passport. Do you think I cannot show a passport myself? Do you think I cannot read the leaves, what the passport are saying? Do you think I cannot? Is that hardworking? Eh? Me, as we are working very hard, them they are just sitting in one place. So that passport, if you give me that passport, do you think I cannot tell you this is a rhino? This is Lion King Mufasa. I cannot tell you.
More visas to visit other places. So for example, if you get a visa of a country, they will cover the entire page. Oh my God, I don't want to show any details here. But maybe let me use blank pages to explain. For example, if you get a US visa or I don't know visa.
So if you know you are showing maybe crucial documents, you are showing, why must you show people? Oh my God, I need to cover this. Why? Just say this passport have maybe 76 pages or 100 pages. Just say it like that. Must you go and maybe try to hide it? Try to what for? Huh? And when people will zoom it, because out here we have different people, when they zoom it, then you'll come, oh, these are haters, they zoomed my passport, they did this, but who brought this here? You are bringing tiny things which does not even make sense at all. Now you are training people on passport. Now you no longer travel commando or striking commando.
Guys, it's here. Maisha. Aya baba. Now that's all. That's all. So $35 if you're applying, and it's gonna take a whole month.
Regular, yeah.
Regular.
Because they tell you it's 2 weeks, but no, it takes longer.
It takes longer.
Yeah.
And you can fast track it. Express, which we did.
It's 70,000.
70,000, double.
Yeah.
and it comes within 1 week. They said 4 days, but I was showed after 1 week. But actually, we had major problems with Maisha's passport because they were taking him pictures and they were never coming out clear. Mitoto, say hello, Mitoto. Say hello. You don't know how he knows.
So that issue of Maisha's passport, it has been a song on the streets according to them. And Muraseno keeps on repeating one thing every now and then. Even if you start watching Muraseno today, by tomorrow you would have maybe covered Muraseno's life, because whenever he comes, maybe make a video, he has to talk about the same thing. So it's very easy to know this family. Very easy. Very easy.
Camera. Yeah, guys, there's an option. Let's say you've lost your passport. You're traveling and you want your passport right now. There's a way you can go to the airport, main airports. I think that's where they print them. Selfies. My kids will have a better life than myself. And already, even with travel documents, sometimes you may think these things are like nothing because maybe you've never left your country, you've never traveled. But I'm telling you, you can lose a lot of money. And it's an emotional torture to move from one country to another when you need visas left, right, center. Actually, even the African billionaire himself, the number one, the richest black man on earth as we speak right now, Aliko Dangote, or Alhaji Aliko Dangote from Nigeria.
Richest African man, not in the world, Muraseno.
Who right now owns actually an oil, it's not just a refinery, an oil, it can get crude oil and also refine it and sell it. Even he's selling oil to Saudi Arabia. The richest man in Africa said, this visa thing is the worst nightmare to me. And he has all the money. He has all the money in the world. But because of the country he was born, it's like you are meant to be doomed. And that's me, I told myself, my kids will not be born, not that in Africa, but they will not be born in situations that in future, they will have to face a lot of stumbling blocks towards their success. Today, if Maisha grows up and he's 18 and he wants to go and live in Chile.
So that shows that Mura is still on the move, because his children, he wants them to be born, because he doesn't just want to say Africa because he's an African, but in Africa, the African passport is not strong as you are saying. So that is why you've been struggling. So just say, don't be afraid to say, my children will never be born in Africa, or the women whom are going to give birth to my children are not going to be Africans. So you see, so this shows that whether he's getting problems with these women who are going to give him children, because you see, he's not getting along very well with Rosio's mom, but because of the passport, his mind is on the passport, not love, because his relationship are not going to be based on love thing. It's just about strong passport. And these children might not even love traveling as he's now planning for them. He's talking about people, he's been talking about this passport because he's a traveler. And not everybody out there want to be a YouTuber. That is one thing also he has to understand. No, he should know the children might have their different ways of checking or wanting their careers to be. He might be a traveler, but the children might not want to be travelers as him. So sometimes you just plan, but God, I think you should just leave everything to God, because the children might not love traveling. Traveling is not easy, as they always say, and not many people love it. So let him just say, I just want to be having these women with strong passport to help me, but not the children. He should not maybe just talk about the children, because he doesn't know, to help him to travel, because he wants this passport thing so much. He wants calls himself a passport bro. So it's not something new. If he comes out here and talk about the passport, we know what he's referring to. That is what, and he should not come here and talk about the children whom he has not even born yet. It's like now he's announcing out there, me, even if Rocio does not give me the 10, I will still go out there and look for women who are going to give me strong passport for my children.
He can. If he wants to go to Europe, he can. Me, I can't. You know? So think about things like that. If today he wants to say, oh, I want to go to Israel. It's just a flight. Sure, go on. Me, I can't. If he says, oh, I want to go to Colombia and enjoy, he can. I don't know if
What people don't understand, you can enjoy even where you are born. You can enjoy. There are so many people in Africa. Africa is the best continent ever. People enjoy here. If you have your money, you can really, really enjoy here. And then those countries which Murasenso want to go into or venture. He's the one who has been coming out here telling people, you people go back to Africa. Africa is the best. Everything in Africa is good. But now he want to go out there, travel to other countries, and he's even opting to stay in Argentina. So this is not someone who can give anybody advice. You want to travel, that is your path you chose. Not everybody want to travel. Not everyone. Now, as you are saying, people should consider that. And not every child out there want to be a YouTuber. People have the different career. YouTuber is not a career. It is not something you can stand there and say these people are just doing it because there are no jobs nowadays. But it is not something one can say, oh, me, I'm a YouTuber. YouTube people are just doing because there are no office jobs. These careers, people are many, their jobs are scarce, and their things have changed. That's why you find people, even me sitting here talking to you. Do you think if things were okay, I would be addressing you the way you nag? Do you think I could sit here? Do you think I like analyzing your videos? I don't. But what do I do? It is just because the world has turned to be something else. Otherwise, this is not career. This is not something you can tell. People want to go to school and do better in life, not do YouTube. Anyway, that is that, because Buddha Senso was just talking about the passport. He made it to be a content because that is what he is. He has nothing to show. So when he get a document like this, remember when the that number of Maisha, when it came, he also made it to be a content. Just one thing, like a document like this, Mura Senso can talk on that document for 2 hours. So we know him. That is him. Yet when he doesn't have content, he dwells on things like that. Otherwise, I would prefer, or I would advise him, I should not waste more time in Argentina. Now that they have gotten the passport, this is the right time they should pack and go and show people different things. People are tired of seeing that compound, that grass. People are tired of seeing the dog. People are tired of seeing the same thing. Get your things together, book the ticket, go back home, show the van, because people are eager to see this van. This is our safari car. We want to see it. You said it is now parked in your house. We want to see it. So move. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being with me. Thank you so much for loving Pamela's World Kenya channel. May God be with you. Subscribe if you haven't. Share the video and give me as many likes as possible. God be with you. See you again in my next video. Bye bye, and God bless you all. Bye.